Hello, hello. Welcome, friends. I see so many friends in the live chat already. Thanks for saying hi and chatting with me. Hello, welcome, friends. Yikes. Sorry, that was my phone. All right. So, really excited for today. If you have been following me, I've been sharing sneaky peeks here and there for a new die set, and especially big thanks to everybody who is on my newsletter. And if you are subscribed to my newsletter, I'm starting up a live stream reminder sort of option to as a preference because I don't know. I've been getting a lot of folks just commenting here and there that YouTube doesn't always give them like the alerts and stuff. So if you want reminders, from me of live streams, then maybe sign up for my newsletter and then click when it asks you for the preferences of things that you want to hear about, click live stream reminders. I sent out a reminder today for this one, so hopefully that worked. So just to say hi to some friends. I know some folks popped in early. Hello, Anne and Brenda. Elisa's here. Susan's here. I don't know if Susan's back from her snack run. Cece's here. Adelaide is here. Tina's here. Hi, friends. So awesome to see all of you. Brenda's here. Colleen, hi, friend. Teresa's here. Hey, Carol, welcome. Vicky, welcome. Hey, Jennifer. Oh, look at everybody popping in. Hi, friends. Hello, Linda and Cheryl. Oh, the reminder did work. Okay. Yeah, see, my reminder just beeped. I don't know why it works for some people really well and then not so much for other people. So that's why I thought I would start up email reminders. So here's what we're doing today. There's a lot going on, and I want to make sure, especially for next Monday's live stream, that you have all of the information that you may want in order to make a decision on next Monday, July 7th, as to whether you would like to purchase the next thing that I have coming up. The YouTube notifications are working for you, or are you talking about my email? Okay, yeah, see, Colleen says YouTube is hit or miss. Good. Okay. Yeah, that's why I thought I would do the email reminders. Somebody, Nikki mentioned to me that that was something she did for her newsletter folks, and I thought, oh, that's a great idea. Hi, Shelley, welcome. So, if you don't mind, please hit the like and share on this video so that more folks can get in the know about what all is happening. And if you are watching over on Instagram, hi, I'm keeping an eye on chat over there as well. And so I can't bring your comments up on screen just because of what I'm using to stream. It doesn't have that capability, but I am watching for comments over there. So I've got so many things to tell you all about. And so just ask me questions while we're going. But the big thing, and I haven't talked much about it because we just got off of Easy Wonder Dies and then we did Meg's Gnomes. And so there hasn't been much space to really talk very much about this, which I've hinted towards and there was a wait list for, but this is my next die set. And it is the Ultimate Snow Globe Shaker die set. I made this particular card for a collab, and it's a light up card. This was a collab between Whimsy Stamps and Pear Blossom Press, which is I've been sort of hinting towards, but kind of, not outright saying. But this new die set works with Pear Blossom Press products, and I designed it specifically so that it does work with probably what I would maybe consider my favorite Pear Blossom Press lights, which are the Halo Light Combo Pack. And so I asked Amanda if I could get the exact dimensions, and as well, since the Halo lights also coincidentally, but not so much because it's by design, they are designed to work with the Pear Blossom Press shaker pouches and shaker domes. So my dies will work for that too. So I always love supporting collaborations, and I love when products work well with one another and play nice with other brands. So this was sort of a little bit of a passion project for me because you all know I love Not Too Shabby, and I also love Pear Blossom Press. I'm on both design teams, and so it meant a lot to me to design something that worked with them both. So I am super, super excited for that. Yay, Susan said, guessed it right again. A Pear Blossom Press light collab. Yes, good job. And thank you for the reminder, Linda, to like the video. Share the video too if you can. Oh, good. See, I'm glad if YouTube notifications are working good for you, then big thumbs up to YouTube. Sometimes I hear people say that it doesn't work so great for them. So if it's not working great for you, or if it's not consistent for you, my newsletter is another option for getting notifications and reminders. So let me tell you a little bit about the this die set. So here's what it looks like. That's the big reveal, friends. So this is the Ultimate Snow Globe Shaker, and it comes with a variety of dies that actually let you create two sizes of snow globes. So let me bring out some samples for you, and I will make something with this set today and give folks plenty of time to ask questions, because next Monday, July 7th, will be your first opportunity to purchase this. So here are the two sizes. So you can see one is pretty big. That's an A2 size card, and it takes up kind of the almost whole card. Will Meg's gnomes fit inside? Yeah, the big one. They'll fit inside the big one. So here's her knight. And then if anyone wants to see Meg's gnomes, I can sneaky peek that too. There's the Fisherman Knight. So that's the Meg's gnomes on the big one. Kind of a tight fit on the small one. You could fit the head, and that's about it. So not quite on the small one, but it'll fit on the big one. So great question, Susan. And if you need, let me, actually I did measure. So the large snow globe assembled is roughly like about 3 3/4 by 4.5 tall, 3 3/4 wide by 4.5 tall. And the small one's about 2.35 inches wide and 3 inches tall. So those are the actual dimensions. And so you do get both sizes. So here's the thing. You all know, because I say this all the time with my Easy Wonder dies, one of the things that's really important to me when I'm designing a set is to give you dies that are as versatile and, have a lot of craftability. And so that's why I've designed these so that you actually have separate top portion from the base. So that gives you the option to just use these as plain circles if you want. And you can use the base by itself if you want. So that means that it doesn't always have to be a snow globe. So the base, you could imagine maybe turning this into like a little stand or like a trophy. And the circles, it's just a nice set of circle dies. So you could definitely use them together or apart. And there is a little slit here in the at the top of the base so that you can tuck whatever it is you want to have displayed on the stand, whether it is the globe portion of a snow globe or something else, then you can just tuck it right into that slit. And it makes it kind of feel like it's actually, in the stand. So there's that. You also get some elements to create some scenes. So let me bring out all my samples and that way you can kind of see. Okay, so scenes, we have a plain, like snowy border scene, but of course that could just be grass too if you wanted. Hi Shanna, welcome. The base on top, the base on top of this, oh, the base on top of the circle to make a snowman's head. Yeah, you could totally do that. That could be a hat. See, I love how creative you all are. And that's why I like the dice being separate, because you all come up with things that I would never be able to dream of. So there's very simple scene. So that's that border die there. Then I have a second border die that actually has scene elements built in. So that's an example of how that one looks. And then there's decorative elements that you can use. So there's the snowman. There's a silhouette deer. So here's an example of both borders together with the silhouette of the deer. And then there's a snowflake. So here's a snowflake where I just added it, and that actually lights up. So that's the halo light. And oh, some of these other ones I showed, this one lights up too. So this is a twinkle light, and we'll do a light up card today. And then this one I did for, if you were in the scrapbooking fun circle, you might have seen this one. So there's that. Then there is this die. And if you recognize what that is, it's like an ornament hanger. So that lets you turn any of the circles into an ornament. So instead of just a plain circle, and you can use any of the circles. So you get 4 plain circle dies. So any of them you could just convert into an ornament if you want. And this isn't just a plain ornament, but it actually lights up as well. So that lights up. This one lights up as well. Santa's holding a little lantern. And this one I made so that like you could make this as a commemorative. I teach how to make this in the masterclass if you do want to get the masterclass with the purchase of the set. This one I made to be commemorative so that you can take the battery out, and you could imagine if it's like baby's first Christmas, or your kid through the years, and you make an ornament, or maybe like you as a Christmas holiday tradition, you make an ornament together and then you hang that ornament the next year. So if it lights up, then you would want to take the battery out each year, right? And then and be able to change it out as the years go by, and then you can drop it right back in. And so if you want to see how to make this, there's I did this exact project as the masterclass. Oh, I guess I should leave this in here. The other thing that I've been doing for some of my samples is, and I'll probably do it today too, is I make some of the samples so that I can just remove the lights, because I've had to make so many samples that I'm just gonna keep and not actually give. But of course, you don't necessarily have to make a snow globe, right? Because that's the whole point of making everything kind of separated so that you can actually have the option to use it in different ways. And so this is just a fun little shaker. And this is using the Pear Blossom Press shaker pouch. So if you all want to see me make one of those, I can make that today too. And there's a bit of there's another product or couple of products that my die set is also compatible with, and that is the Trinity Stamps flat shaker pouches. So as I mentioned, I'm a big fan of things being compatible with one another, brands, companies supporting one another, and Tanisa is, I mean, she's local to my state, Washington State, and I've gotten to know her a little bit better since Creativation and hanging out with her there and at the Scrapbook Expo just a couple months back, and so I was happy that this particular size flat shaker just coincidentally happens to work. But I knew because her smaller size flat shaker works with the Halo, it'll work with that as well. So this is actually a shaker with the Trinity flat shaker pouch. So it's a shaker and a light up. And this is just a shaker, so it works that way too. Does it have to be used as a shaker? No, absolutely not, because you can, let me show you. Okay, that's a great question. Thank you. So in the masterclass, this is what I actually teach. So how to make just a flat snow globe. So this is flat. And it's just with pattern paper, not dimensional at all. And you can just put this on a card and be done. Of course, if you want, you can do a traditional shaker with your acetate and your foam. You can do a shaker pouch. This one's the dome version of the Pear Blossom Press shaker. Then you can also build a scene. So this isn't a shaker at all. This is just a couple of layers. See how I did like one of the border layers with one layer of foam, and then I put another layer of foam on top for a second border. So this isn't a shaker at all either. Doesn't light up, it's not a shaker, but it's perfectly lovely, I think. And of course, you can make an ornament from it. So this ornament happens to light up, but you don't necessarily have to, oh, I took the battery out. You don't necessarily have to, or the light out, I mean, make it a light up. And this just happens to light up and be a shaker. So this is both. But you can make flat ornaments too. So whatever you would like. Or this could be like a little tag also. So lots and lots of different options. And so you don't necessarily have to, it's called a shaker set, but you don't necessarily have to make a shaker. So thank you for that question, Cece. And oh, well, the Sizzix, I don't know. What size is the Sizzix shaker? Because I don't have that product, so I don't actually know. But if you know the size, I can maybe tell you if it'll fit. I know. Oh, I gotta tell that story. I will tell that story in 2 seconds. Here's some other versatile ways to use it. So check this out. I took the base and I wanted to put a nutcracker, which is taller than the globe would be. And I just made a little display. Like, it's just a different, you could consider him a shaker, but he's not actually a shaker. There's vellum on top of him, but there's no bits in here. This is actually open. See? So not a shaker. It just looks like he's under like a dome, you know? So this is what I mean where, hey Brian, welcome, where this is more like a display. So that's what I was thinking this could be is like just a display stand and he's sort of under glass. You know what I was thinking? I just didn't have the right stuff for it. But you know how in Beauty and the Beast there's like the rose in the under the glass thingamabobber? I That's what I wanted to make and have it like be floating in here, but I didn't have like a rose die set, or I couldn't think of one that I had off the top of my head. But that's kind of what I was thinking when I made this one. But this is just it's like an oblong nested shape die, and then here's the Nutcracker, and then here's the ballerina. So kind of the same thing. I just put a bit of vellum over the whole, including the base. So just something a little bit different, a different way to use your the big base and the small base as well. So again, this has a bit of vellum, but just to give it that glassy look, not to actually be a shaker. So you can get creative and use these in loads of different ways. Okay, let me see. 3 3/4 to ooh. Hold on a sec. Let me see. So 3 3/4 might, that's too big. Because at the widest, this is 3.5, the circle. So 2 3/4. Let's see the in. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Okay, this inside is 3 1/8, and on the outside it's 3.5. And then this one, it's the inside is 2, and the outside is 2 3/8. So I don't think it works for any of those. Sorry, Susan. I think that it's just off on all of those Sizzix. What are they? Sizzix shaker panes. So unfortunately, it's not compatible with that. Right? Okay, good. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, what brand acetate did I use? Oh, I use graphics, GRAFIX. That's the brand acetate I use, and I just get it from Amazon. Right? Thanks, Colleen. I thought it added just like a little something. I mean, it's extra. You don't necessarily need it, but I just I just like the idea that it's like under, if it's like a precious figurine, and then you want to put like glass, it's encased in glass. I thought that would be kind of a neat idea. Yay! Brian says yes. Well, I'm so happy to hear that because I do like to design these things so that they are like as versatile as possible. Yes, it comes out in July for Christmas in July, and first chance to buy will be next Monday. So yeah, just in time for Christmas in July. The smaller ornament you made, you can even see. Oh, a pocket watch. Oh, that's a cute idea. Oh, I love that. Oh yeah, for sure easier than classy accents. Yeah. Hi, Gloria. Sneaking in while working. We won't tell anybody. Hey, Kalinda. Thank you. Okay, so that is the die set. Then let me tell you what's on offer for Monday, okay? So I want you all, if you are at all interested in buying this and ordering on Monday, I'm going to try to give you as much information as I can so that on Monday, because it's limited quantities, I want you to have all of the information that you need to make a decision that you feel good about. Because I don't want anybody to feel like, I don't want it to be like a high pressure sales tactic on Monday, but there will be limited quantities. But that's why I wanted to do today's stream, because I want to show you everything that I can show you, and give you like hopefully enough information so that you can feel good about either passing on Monday on the special bundle or getting the special bundle. So included is going to be the special bundle offer on Monday. Included in that is going to be this 4x6 stamp set that Jamie designed for me. So, oh hey, I didn't tell you about this one. You all probably spotted it already though. But there is a die that cuts out a little nameplate for your globe. So see how that's like a different silver? That's cut with this die. And Jamie made, check out these sentiments. See how like they're curved, but they're also like kind of flared at the ends. It's so neat. So she made those special for the snow globe, but you could use them on their own too. It's not too tough. And this little nameplate here, it's not super arched, so even a straight sentiment, like it's pretty subtle. So even a straight sentiment, if you just wanted to use a straight sentiment and then turn up the two ends a little bit, I think it would be pretty easy to match that curve. So I didn't want this to be like, I wanted it to fit around, the base, but I didn't want it to be so specific in terms of that curve that you can't just use any old sentiment that you have. But in the bundle next Monday is going to be this Winter Wishes stamp set. So you've got your slightly longer ones, and these will fit really, all of them pretty much will fit onto the larger of the two. But the smaller one, you have a few options as well. You've got a handful here. So these short ones are so that you can just stamp directly. Now this one does not have a like a plate to go with it, and you can't really use this. I mean, I guess you kind of could, but it's gonna look big. So I don't have a little nameplate for that, but you can kind of stamp this directly onto your smaller base. So there's that. And so lots and lots of sentiments, plus this little or not this one, but the 3 sentiments here, they do fit. This is the smallest circle, so they all fit in the smallest circle. So you know how sometimes you might just want like a nice little decorative sentiment on your card. You can always just use the littlest circle to cut that out if you want. Oh, that's a cute idea, Linda. You can make a magnet for your icebox. Oh, bookmark. Yep. Yay! I love all of these ideas. Keep them coming. I love when you can get like a lot of mileage out of a die set, and so all of these ideas you all are throwing out are just fabulous. Because I know you're gonna think of so many more things that I can't think of. So, what else is included in this bundle? So you are also going to get included, if you want to get the bundle on Monday. This is July 7th. I'll be live streaming. I'm not going to open and show everything, but you are going to get a 6x6 paper pad in the bundle and a coordinating ephemera pack. So Cozy Christmas. That's included in the bundle. I kind of don't want to show too much. I'm going to do that. Because I know I can show those things. I didn't ask permission to show these. Then, on top of that, your bundle is also going to include, because we talked about this being a collaboration, right? So, Jamie has purchased some halo lights, to put together this special bundle. And so if you're not familiar with the Halo combo lights, I kind of mentioned at the top that it's one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite set to work with, because you get such great value for money with these. And you get a nice variety as well. Now, I'm used to using them as part of a 6-pack, but included in the bundle will be the 3-pack, just in case you're just, dipping your toe into lights. This helps to keep the bundle a little bit more affordable for everybody, and it's just a nice try it out, And so what is included in the I'm just gonna open this so that you can see what's included in your 3-pack is a halo light and 2 one lights. So you get 3, you can make 3 light up cards, and you get the 3 batteries also. So hey Amanda, I see you on Instagram. And so you can have the variety of making a halo light up card or a card with a 1 light. And here's why I really love the halo light combo pack. You get 2 styles of lights for one. And second, though, these are like the easiest lights to use. There's no wires, there's nothing. You just kind of stick down the mechanism and then you're pretty much it. Install the battery, glue it down onto your card, and cover the mechanism, and then you're good to go. So that is included in the bundle. Yay for bundles. Stencils. Maybe later? Give me some ideas. For sure. Yay. Hi, Pat. Really inclusive. Yeah, so that was the idea, is to give you like a little bit of everything so that you can just like get started and do all the things. So, hello, Lynn. It says shaker. Where's the shaker stuff? Well, Monday's special bundle is you buy all of this and you're going to get for free a set of shaker pouches. So buy this, get this free. So this is a pack of 5, a 5-pack of the shaker pouches, and these are the less dimensional ones, because I wanted to make sure if you guys were crafting with this that you would craft like this one. I feel like you can still put through the mail, so it's like a little bit easier, to use. Not easier to use. They're both equally easy, but this one is so dimensional. Like, look at that dome compared to that. This will not go through the mail without extra postage. So, great if you're hand making a card to give, but they both work the same. So in terms of like the ease of use, they're the same, but in terms of like the practicality of sending them, I feel like this is easier in that way. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna send a card, I don't think you're gonna need extra postage. So I'll make a light up card today, and you'll see just how easy it is. So yes, Monday, July 7th, the live stream is already scheduled, and this is a really special live stream. I'm trying to get as many people in as possible. I'm streaming to my channel, Not Too Shabby, and the Pear Blossom Press channel, so that your chances of finding me like expand by being everywhere, because I want everybody to have the opportunity, but you guys watching on my channel get all the details, because this stream right now is only going out to my channel. So yeah, I agree with you, Amanda. The low profile dome is really nice. And Amanda on Instagram says, love the halo light. And OMG, the new candlelight. Yes, the candlelight is that one's hard to keep in stock, I think. So yeah, so I want you all to have all of the details, and that way next Monday, when I have that live stream special, I'm gonna go over everything again, but you guys will have had like some time to think about it, right? And no, you can decide for yourself between now and next week if this is something that's for you. So that's I want to take care of all of you. I want you all to be, feel good about going into next Monday if this is something you're interested in, and don't sweat it. Next Monday is not the only chance to buy. This formally launches on July 20th, and you're going to see a boatload of inspiration on the 21st between the Pear Blossom Press and the Not Too Shabby design teams. So that'll be fun. You're going to get loads of ideas. Oh, what's the cost? Okay, I don't know 100% the final cost, Linda, but just looking at this, I would imagine it's going to qualify for free shipping. So I think it's going to qualify for Jamie's free shipping threshold, and her free gift threshold. So if you buy the bundle, kind of like with the Easy 3 bundle, you get I think Jamie's, is it a free gift at $65 and then free shipping at $75? I think you're gonna be able to get both of those offers, but I don't know 100% because Jamie does the pricing. But that's a good question. So that might be the last bit of information, Linda, on Monday, that maybe once you know that, then you can have a final decision. But yeah, so the offer is you get the ultimate snow globe shaker die set, you get the 4x6 stamp set, you're gonna get this cozy Christmas 6x6 paper pad with the coordinating ephemera pack. That's all Not Too Shabby products, but Jamie is doing a small sort of wholesale order on the Halo Light 3 pack, just a little sampler so that you can, dip your toe. If you've never done light up cards before, you'll have that so that you can make fun little cards like this one that light up, or you can make fun little ornaments that light up. And that bundle, if you purchase it, you're going to get for free the shaker pouch. And this is a 5-pack, so you can make 5 shakers. That comes for free, even though it is a Pear Blossom Press product. Only sold as a bundle like this at the Not Too Shabby shop. So on Monday, there'll be a link. It's limited quantities. So, and if we don't sell out during the live stream, then I'm sure it'll be available on July 20th. That's when all of this officially launches. So July, if you don't want the full bundle, no biggie, just you can wait until July 20th. There'll be extras. So the limited bundle, it's really limited by the Pear Blossom Press products. So and I don't know the quantities of what is going to be, like how many will be available. So I don't know precisely that. I just know that it's limited because Jamie ordered only so many of these. So that's what's happening next Monday. So July 7th, the live stream is already scheduled on my channel and the Not Too Shabby channel. So if you want to hit that notification button or sign up for my newsletter and then click like live stream reminders, because I'm definitely sending out an email July 7th morning as a reminder. Okay, so let me make something and show you. Oh, also, here's another example where it's not a shaker. So you'll even have to use it for Christmas. So yeah, throw your questions at me if you have questions. I want you all to ask all of the questions you can think of so that come Monday, you'll know maybe once you see the price if it's for you or not. So that is sneaky peek big news number 1. I've got more news to share with you all, so hang with me. But I'm going to share the rest of the news as I attempt to make a card. what family photo, what family photo to go and, oh yeah, you could totally do a little family photo in the snow globe. You know, I'm just kind of curious. Do you guys, when you look at a snow globe, do you like it with the outer, like that outer frame? You know, how I've got the burgundy frame there, or do you like it like with without the frame? I'm just kind of curious what look appeals to people more. I mean, if you're gonna do the shaker, of course, you're gonna need like some kind of a frame, but and that's what we're gonna do today, attempt to do today. Okay, so let me clear this all off, and I don't have anything prepped. I'm just gonna do it all from scratch. Okay, sneaky peek without the frame, both ways, frame. Oh, both. Oh, okay. What? There's more. Yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot more news coming up. Okay, that was the big thing though. So the light video is what title? So I can watch that other video because I never done light up. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna show you a light up card today, right now. Okay, without the frame. You know, that's what I was thinking too. I think if it doesn't have like a shaker or lights, I think I like it without. But if it's obviously going to be a shaker or have the lights, yeah, I think it makes sense with. Okay, sneaky peek number 2. What else is coming in July? Here's a sneaky peek at an upcoming. You guys have seen. Did I show this already? I think I showed you at least cards I've made with this. But this is a new easy postage printable coming out in July. And it is called Winter Critters, I think. That sounds about right. I had been waiting for those. Yes. Okay, Tina, you no longer have to wait. Oh, it just says your name as Dunno. Dunno. 069 on Instagram says both are nice, but no frame is lovely. Yeah, okay. That's what I was thinking too. Okay, so this is one of 2 Christmas printables coming out. If you're not familiar, the easy postage printables, there's an easy guide version that I designed to go with my Easy Wonder die number 3. And in the collection, there's also extras that I make available for crafting without the Easy Wonder die, which is what we're doing today. So we're going to use this without my Easy Wonder dies. And it's one of 2, I think I just said that right, one of 2 Christmas printables. And I love that folks have been enjoying the easy postage printables. Thanks. Hi, Cece. Yay. Yay. I'm glad you like it. Oh, I like this idea. A snow globe bank for the kids. That's a cute one. Love the critters, great backgrounds. Yay! I'm glad you like it. So the 2 Christmas printables are kind of different from one another. And I hope you guys can hang with me to the end. I'm saving the big news for the end. So the second printable, I'll give you a sneaky peek, but I think you've seen at least 1 or 2 cards. Vintage Christmas is the second Christmas collection. So very, very different, right? Probably couldn't get more different. So one is more winter, and then this one I feel is more Christmas. And there'll be a Christmas sentiment printable that you can use with both, because it'll have some like winter, it'll have some winter sentiments and then some like Christmas specific sentiments. So so that'll be available. And okay, so let's do 4 inches. So this is how I like to work with these backgrounds, because if you print actual size, you should be able to get like a 4 by two, easily two 4 by 5 1/4. Well, this is more than 5 1/4, but I'm gonna cut off the top of that. So my card is gonna probably be pretty simple. Okay, so there's that. We got a lovely scene. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna put a border. I'm gonna put a border around it. 4 1/4. The pastels. Yeah, I really like the pastel one too. I mean, I like them both, but the pastel, if I had to pick one, I would probably pick. Hi, Carol. I've only just said, love the variety. Yeah, I just chopped it up, this is my only print, but, this is part of a new printable coming out, sneaky peek, this is coming out July. And so I think I'm gonna use this. Oh gosh, I kind of want to fussy cut the deer out. But I don't know if you all want to sit here while I fussy cut, but that's sort of my plan. So July, I have so many printables in the works. If you all have been enjoying printables, July, I got loads more coming in July. So I have these 2 Christmas ones. Let me make some progress on this card, and I might sneaky peek another printable, because that's gonna be coming in July as well. I see Christmas cards in my future. Yay! Well, I'm all for Christmas in July, so... Okay, I'm gonna get this one layer down first. And then, we're gonna make I think we're gonna make I think I want to make a halo light up card, but I'm gonna make mine so that I can actually take the light out, because this will probably just stay as a sample, not as a card that I give. So with your and if you are asking questions, now that I'm crafting, scream at me, give me like question in all caps, just so that I can see it. So, the other thing that you'll want to know for Monday, I think I kind of mentioned it, but there is a masterclass. So, that'll be the other choice that you kind of need to make as to whether or not you want to, get the masterclass with it. So then I want to cut the base, and, I think what I want to do is... See, it's a nice soft light. So I think what I want to do is a little snow globe shaker, a big one. So, okay, this is going to be an experiment, okay, friends? If it doesn't look good, then oops. But technically, the halo light, let me show you this. Technically, the halo light is actually designed to coordinate with the small ornament or set of circles. I mean, you can just light up a set of circles. But here's my idea. Just popped into my head as I was thinking about what to make today. So instead of using the halo light with the small set of circles. I'm going to use it on a big snow globe, but I just want like a soft glow around, like just to light up sort of behind the deer. That's my thinking. And then I'm going to do like a snow globe shaker over the deer. That's kind of that's where my head is at right now. So let's let's see how to make that happen. I'm gonna cut myself a base for my globe, and I didn't think to what I did on that other card. I used StazOn to stamp out the sentiment, but that's the sort of thing you probably want to do in advance of a live stream so that it's nice and dry. So the sentiment I might not get to today. Show how you do the way of doing it so battery can come out, because I do the same if not giving it to... I can make a tutorial for that. I already started gluing stuff down, and it's too late for me to do that option. I can describe it though, and I'll do a tutorial video. But if you check the Pear Blossom Press videos channel, then you will for sure see examples of how to do the trapdoor. So Pear Blossom Press has an action stamp and die set. And oh, this just dropped. Okay, this is my other bit of news, friends. I should start talking about it now since a link to it dropped. But the die set has a die in here that has... it's this rectangular die, and it cuts kind of a trap door out of your card front so that from the back you can open this and then change out the battery. It's not an option for me right now because I just glued this over top, and ideally you would just cut it out of your card front. So, oops. But Colleen, I will mental note it to make a tutorial, or find you a tutorial on the Pear Blossom Press YouTube channel. So the link that just popped in, hey, where's the other half of this? The link that just popped in is for the Paper Escape. And if you're part of my newsletter and you read to the end of my most recent newsletter that went out to like everybody, you may already know about this, and you may already be signed up for it. So I wasn't really planning on talking about it this early, but I was asked in a previous live stream about my 12-hour World Card Making Day live stream marathon, and I'm not doing that this year. So what I'm doing instead is having a 4-day virtual retreat. And so that is the Paper Escape retreat. And let me tell you, I'll show you a little bit about this as I craft. So if you click on the link that just popped into YouTube, and I'll copy it over to Instagram as well for folks who are still watching on Instagram. This is a retreat that is not for another company. This is, as you can see, we're on my website, and it's one that I'm organizing. Carrie Rhodes is sort of co-hosting it with me, and it's free. So you can come and join us for lots of free workshops. It's going to be held over World Card Making Day weekend, but it's 3 days that are free and a fourth bonus day if you do want to be a paid ticket holder. So Friday we start everything off with a live stream kickoff, and Saturday, this is the first Saturday in October. That's World Card Making Day, and we start the 2 days of free workshops. So there's going to be 7 free workshops across Saturday and Sunday. And it's totally free. You can hit that link, sign up now, and you'll get a welcome email. And in the welcome email, there's a link to join a Facebook group where you can come hang out with us. It's pretty early because, again, this is not happening until October. But because folks were asking me about my World Card, my World Card Making Day 12-hour live stream marathon, I wanted to maybe tell you all that's not happening early, and and this is happening instead. There's a good reason why I'm not doing the 12-hour live stream marathon. It's because I want to be able to do this retreat for you, and so I'll tell you, I already know who is teaching there, and I've seen the classes that they have planned, and I'm gonna keep that a secret. Can't tell you everything right now. So just sign up for that free ticket, and as more information becomes available, you'll be the first to find out, and then join the Facebook group, and you'll maybe be able to figure out who the instructors are. And of course, we're going to start sharing inspiration to the Facebook group as well. So that's an option. And everything is going to be on YouTube so that you can just invite as many people as you want to come hang out with us and watch with us. And so it should be loads of fun. Now there is going to be a paid ticket option. I kind of alluded to that. Monday the 6th is a bonus day of workshops. So we're going to have 2 more classes. The classes are going to be taught live. So Carrie Rhodes and I will teach our workshops on this 4th day, and we're going to teach it live. It's not going to be pre-recorded. The Saturday and Sunday workshops, those are pre-recorded. So, so that is the difference. Now there's going to be a bonus ticket option as your first paid ticket option, and that's going to get you the bonus access to the bonus day. You'll get the invitation to the bonus day, and you'll get the extra live workshops from me and Carrie. You're also going to get the PDF with all of the workshop instructions. So it's going to be the supply list and step-by-step instructions as a PDF. Free ticket holders do not get that workshop instruction PDF. That's one of the things I'm trying to do. You all know this. I do want to try to make crafting make money at crafting, and I want it to help make other creators and designers help them make money at their hobby as well. So this is one of the ways that this is helping the instructors, because I can't afford to pay the instructors for their time and talent, but they're going to have the option to help sell these tickets and earn some affiliate money. And so so that's how we're all making money at this. So that's the first paid ticket option. And then the second paid ticket option, so the bonus ticket, I can tell you right now, it's going to be something like $20. We're not trying to like price gouge anybody. We just want to make a little bit of money at this. So the bonus ticket, it doesn't come with any physical product, and it's an entire extra day of content. It's an entire extra day of fun live streaming with me and Carrie. Oh, Carrie just popped in. Hey, Carrie. Speaking of, were your ears hot? So that's the bonus ticket, but we also have limited quantities of the VIP ticket. So the VIP ticket is to be determined value or price, but what you're going to get, this is the option if you do want some physical product. So I've asked all of the instructors, and Carrie and myself are included in that, to put together class kits. So the class kits are for folks who don't want to do any homework. It's basically going to have, just about everything that you need to follow along with each of the workshops. So in total across, if you do all 4 days, or really 3 days of workshops, because the first day is just the kickoff. But if you do all of the workshops, it's going to be a total of 9 workshops, and you're going to get class kits for all 9 workshops. And in the VIP ticket level, it's all going to be prepped for you. I mean, you might have to add some stamp images, maybe some sentiments, so you won't have everything. And of course, you'll need glue and other basic supplies. But in terms of like panels already cut to size and any die cut elements, those will all be prepped and ready to go. If you've ever been to a make and take, especially one that Carrie has put together, she is our class kit guru, and she's making sure that all of the class kits are assembled and have just about everything that you're going to need to follow along with in the workshop. So, and she does this all the time for Scrapbook Expo and other events. So she knows her stuff. But besides all of that, you're also going to get a swag bag. It's a little bit of a mystery bag of goodies valued at $50 and or more. We'll see what all we end up with. And I'm not even done yet. And on top of all of that, Carrie and I, we're teaching a class that's going to feature a Trinity stamps die set. And so that's going to be included for you. So our class will come with physical product that you can then make more of what we teach in our class. And you're going to get the class kit that has everything prepped. So that VIP ticket option is super, super duper limited because putting together these class kits for our workshops is going to take some time from each of the instructors. And also, I'm not a store. So for any products to be physical products to be included, I have to either buy it wholesale, or in that mystery bag of the swag bag, for example, I'm destashing some stuff that's free, that's like new, that I've never used, and I'm asking instructors if they want to donate to the mystery bags, then they can. And so, so that's how those mystery bags are being put together. I want to be transparent with everybody. The mystery bags are going to be different. This is our very first Paper Escape retreat, and we're just not big enough to have like a lot of company sponsors donate goodies for the swag bags. Hopefully we'll get there one day. But today we are going to do it as a destash bag. So so I want everybody to know that as well. Just want to be super transparent about everything. Again, you all know me. I want you all to have like all the information that you need to feel good about where you put your money. And I don't want anybody to ever feel like they thought they were getting one thing, but then it didn't really turn out to be that what they were expecting. So okay, I've made some progress while we talked about that. Oh, good. I'm glad there's some excitement for this. Yeah. Hey, what do you guys think about that pricing? $20 for the bonus ticket? Does that sound Does that sound reasonable? Is that Carol? Is that the? I didn't see when your comment came in, so that's a lot of prep work. Yeah, is Carrie doing that part? No, she's not doing all of it. We each of us instructors, we are responsible for kitting our own class. Ooh, that's a mouthful. We are responsible for kitting our own class. So just think about this, friends. So I have asked my friends, my crafty friends, to put together a real-time workshop. If you all have enjoyed like the not too shabby workshop retreats, I've done retreats for crafty Meraki. I've done retreats for a retreat for cat scrappiness. All of those retreats were real-time workshops so that you could follow along. And most of them are like, maybe 45 minutes. Some of them were an hour and a half, some 2 hours. So imagine like an instructor putting together, a 2 hour workshop, and then they have to write the step-by-step instructions for that PDF file that bonus ticket holders will get. And they have to make class kits for their class. So that means cutting all the panels to size, giving die cuts, embellishments, whatever they're using on their projects. And they're making pretty nice, fancy projects for you all. And it's a holiday theme. So some projects are going to be Halloween. Some projects are going to be Thanksgiving. Some projects are going to be Christmas. So we're gonna get you covered for the rest of the holidays for the rest of the year. So I've asked them to do all of that, and I'm not paying them a penny. Just want to be really transparent. All of the instructors are doing this like no money up front. Because I can't afford it. I'm trying to make money at this, and this is the first one, and I don't know if people will buy it and what people will think of it. And so I just can't afford it. And so they're all doing this sort of on faith and for fun, and because they love to teach and they want to hang out with, the crafty community, you all. And so they're not being paid, but when they sell like that bonus ticket or the VIP ticket, they're going to be sharing affiliate links. So I'm just going to tell you all up front, don't buy it from my links, buy it from an instructor's links so that they get some affiliate money from your purchase, because we're all going to make money. The goal is for us all to make money. And the instructors make money from affiliate links. And I make money also, obviously, since I'm selling it on my website. And so definitely, please, if you are interested at all in purchasing a ticket, they will start to go on sale August 4th. Earlier, if I can get all the class kits to me earlier, I will make it available earlier. But right now, we're expected August 4th to make the paid ticket options available. But look, if it's the holidays, if you need to spend your money elsewhere, just come for free and hang out with us, because that's going to be really fun too. And if we get a lot of people hanging out with us and a lot of people participating, that's big time. Because then next year, if I do this again with Carrie, then maybe we can get more sponsors on board and we can get lots of prizes. We already have some prizes planned, and but maybe we can get swag bags with like other company donated products. Wouldn't that be cool? So, oh, good. So $20 sounds reasonable. Oh, thank you for the feedback. This is great. Colleen, I must have read your mind. I was watching my project, but August 4th. That's what we're targeting. I did fussy cut, friends. Oh wait, I guess I should fussy cut in between the legs. I don't know. I don't know how much of the legs will be showing. Okay, so basic shaker. Oh, Carrie will be proud. I'm making a shaker. So I cut the frame. I put acetate. This is flimsy acetate, like not construction weight. And I have lined my frame. By the way, I really like these. This is the Barely Arts cubies. Let me show you the. It's this from Barely Art. It comes in squares and strips and in 2 different thicknesses. I find this really convenient. It's about 1/8 of an inch. It works out really great on the frame because there's still like a little bit of wiggle room. Because the frame is about 1/4 of an inch-ish. So what I'm going to do is this is going to be a shaker, but it's going to be clear through and through. This is a little bit of an experiment, friends. Let's see. So we're going to throw... Oh, snowflakes. I need snowflakes. Aww. Carrie says, I think Paper Escape is going to be lots of fun. A crafty retreat for crafters brought to you by crafters. Yes! Well, that's a really cool way of saying it, but yeah. for crafters, by crafters. 100%. And Carrie's not biased or anything. It's not like she's co-hosting this. Oh, really? Waffle Flower has great foam strips too. Oh, awesome. That's good to know. Where am I? I want to put some noisemakers also. I like for my shakers to make a little bit of noise when they... So, no, I don't have a wheel of snowflakes. These are stars, Carrie. So, I gotta use different snowflakes. But these are nice because they have like a little bit of an AB finish and it looks almost pastel-y. So I'm going to throw some of that and then pour some of this in. Just for the noise. These are like the smallest micro beads ever. But it'll look like snow when we're done. Oh, maybe I'll add a different size too. Oh, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, so friends, if you know, you know. If you don't know, I'll tell you. So I was part of the Oso inspired collaboration hop. And for that hop, we pick one team member to be inspired by each month. And this month, the team member who we drew our inspiration from was Amalia. And Amalia sometimes joins me on Crafty Fun with Friends. And I initially picked one of her projects and I thought it would be too hard to do. So then I thought, oh, there's another project that she made live with me and it had googly eyes, and I was all prepared to like tease her because during that episode she said that she was looking for something that she would bet every crafter has in their craft room, but she couldn't find hers. Ultimately, I think she found some that a crafty friend sent to her in like Happy Mail. But I was all ready to like bring out mine and tease her a little bit for not being able to find her googly eyes. And then I couldn't find my googly eyes. I was looking. I mean, we have our calendar of, you know, who each month, like who we're supposed to draw inspiration from. And I seriously looked for like weeks for this. And So this is how I like to do my shaker. I like to sometimes make it clear all the way through. And that way you can then just put it like on top of some pretty pattern paper like this. And my thinking is the deer might go inside. I think the deer is going to go behind the shaker. But he needs to be high up enough so we can still see him or her. and then what I want to do, let's just preview this to see if it's a good idea before we start doing things, gluing things down. Okay, so we got this, and then what I want to do is, here's my idea. Like, this obviously does not really fit here, but what I want to just have is like a little bit of a glow behind the deer, like that. How does that look? Right? So it doesn't necessarily have to like fill the whole thing, but I think that could look fun. So preview, it'll look a little something like that. I like it lower, looks good, yeah. I mean, I can try to just get it like sort of centered. So it's just a nice soft glow. So if you look at this one, this is actually like, there's nothing over the lights. It's all very bright. But I'm not going to cut an opening through this. So it's got to go through, it's got to go through a layer of paper, so it really softens it. But this is it's 5 LEDs, so it's just a nice soft, it diffuses the light. So I think that's my plan. If you never crafted with the halo lights or any pear blossom press lights, what you're gonna find is there's a battery holder, a button to turn it on and off, and then LED lights. The halo, like I said, the halo light and the one light are probably among the easiest of lights to install because everything comes on the metal and you just need to adhere this down. Now, all you have to do is install the included batteries. So you always get enough batteries for the lights that come in the package. And when you go to install, you want to look for that plus sign and you want to be able to read the writing on the battery. The back of the battery has no writing. So you want to be able to read the lettering, and you want to see both plus signs. So that's how you need to be looking at them, and then find the edge that's curved. It can only go in and out and from that curved edge. So just push all the way. It won't let you push it out the other end because there's metal here that will stop it. And if you need to remove it, you can push from the flat edge. It needs to come back out. It needs to kind of reverse back out the same way that it came in. So that's how you install it, and then just give it a nice little test. It's really bright. I don't want to blind anyone. So that's the light. So yeah, I told that story, even though I couldn't make that card from Amalia that had her googly eyes. I told the story in my video, my Oso inspired video, because I wanted to own up to the fact that, yeah, I can't find my googly eyes either. And then yesterday, I get an Amazon package, and I'm like, I didn't order anything from Amazon. And I open it up, and it's this. Somebody ordered for me on Amazon. And I told everybody in that video, I was like, I have a boatload of googly eyes, all sorts of sizes, up to 1 inch. And like, look at what they sent me. And I don't know who, because there was no note. So if you're in the chat now and you sent me this, thank you so much. I was cracking up when I saw that. Okay, So to install this, here's what we're gonna do. This is kind of my scene that I'm gonna make, because this is a big snow globe. So we're just gonna put it right in the middle, and that means that I want my light to kind of be in the middle there. So here's the thing. I don't really do your light up this way, but I'm gonna do it this way because I want to be able to take this in and out. This is just going to be a sample card so that I can just have something to show as I promote the die set. So, but I'm just going to talk you through what I would do for reals. But what I actually do, don't follow what I'm actually doing. Just follow what I'm saying. So what you really want to do is figure out where do you want the push button, the on off button. Now normally if I'm making a shaker or a light up, I would put the on off button on the base of the snow globe because I think it makes more sense to light it up that way. So all of these I have, oh, there's no light in this one. See, this is the same thing. I'm gonna do something like this so that I can just pretend. So I've been making samples like this. That way because I don't want to have to ask Amanda for like a million of these and then just keep them trapped in card samples. So I've been making them so that I can take the lights out. But you would probably want to put your press here instruction on the base of the snow globe, I think, but really it's your card, so you can really put it wherever you want. But for me, it kind of makes a lot of sense to put it there. But because I want to just be able to slide this in and out, I'm going to put it off to the side here. So here's a couple. No, these lights are trapped in there because I wasn't thinking about it until later. Plus I have a lot more of the one lights than I do the halo lights. I'm trying to conserve my halo lights. But yeah, so this is another option. So I used the star die in this set, and so that's how I made it sort of fit into the scene. But I rather like having it on the base. So, up to you though. You can do put it in. I think you can make it make sense whatever you end up doing. Yeah, I have been talking about the googly eyes. This is true. I mentioned it on when I live streamed with Carrie too. Oh, that's so sweet. Regan said I mentioned starting a googly eye fund in that live and was going to send a super chat, but didn't know if you did those. Well, super chats are always welcome, but Regan, if you want to support me, it's better if you just PayPal me because YouTube actually takes 30%. And so they'll just take 30% of whatever you super chat to me. It's just more convenient when it's in like the chat because it's built into live streams and whatnot. But in terms of like what actually helps me more monetarily, just being real honest, right? PayPal donations work a lot better. So, oh, but it wasn't you, Colleen, but Colleen, I did get what you sent me, which thank you so much. I haven't tried it yet. So Colleen's so sweet. She heard that I was struggling with die cutting acetate because my dies will cut through the acetate that I have, but I have to cut it with like a metal shim. And Colleen was so sweet. She actually sent me one. So thank you, Colleen. And she sent me a couple other things, I think foam and stuff to go with. It was really, really sweet of you. Thanks. So then what you want to do, this is where we're going to put our light. You want to make sure that the on-off button makes sense for your layout, your scene. I'm putting it here because I just want to be able to grab this from the side and take it in and out. Now, I highly recommend if you are going to make shaker cards, light up cards, if you can find the world's best foam tape from Pear Blossom Press, because this thing goes out of stock so fast. I love this. It really is the world's best foam tape. The liner removes really easily. It's repositionable for a good half hour before it becomes permanent. Now, again, that's a precious commodity, just like the halo lights are. So I'm using this, which is not as nice, but is more economical. And this is just a sample card. I'm not giving it to anybody, so I don't mind if this is not the best foam tape. But I'm using it because, like I said, the world's best foam tape is a little bit of a precious commodity in my craft room. And I want to use it on real cards that I send out. If this one falls apart later, it's not the end of the world. It just needs to survive the next couple months as I promote the die set. Keeping it real, friends. Just being honest. So what you would want to do is line this with foam. And I'm being careful because I do know that I left a little bit of a border all the way around. So I don't want to put this all the way to the border. I want to get it kind of close, but not all the way. So there's that. And then I want to put this here such that I can pull it in and out. But I do want to, oh gosh, this is not good. This might tear. Okay. Ooh, this is not tearing, which is good. If this was the world's best foam tape, you could just like, and it would not tear at all, but you gotta be more careful when you're not using the world's best. And just go slow, because I haven't burnished anything, so I want to get this a little bit closer to my light so that it sits more snug. And I'm only being really snug about where I put my foam tape because I'm not gluing this down. If you were making this as a real card, glue this down. Just put a little bit of liquid adhesive and then glue it right onto your card wherever it is you want it to land. But I am only doing it this way because this is a little bit of a sample card, like a demo card kind of, you know, so that I can just have samples to show as I promote the die set. I'm not actually going to give this card to anybody. Although it's turning out to look kind of, I think this is going to turn out pretty good, actually. You know, sometimes you have an idea in your head and, you know, it was only a good idea in your head. That happens to me. I don't know if that happens to other people, but so we're gonna do that right snug so that once I get this in, it's like it's really exactly where I want it. All right, so then what you would do is you could glue. Now see how you can see like the square of this foam. If you don't like that, what you could do just to go a little bit extra is you can actually cut out something to mask this off a little bit more. So I'm going to quickly show you that because we're here and we can do that. So what you would want to do, and this is the nice thing about having a die set that's compatible with the halo light. So if you take the smaller of the two dies, and for anyone who joined late, what I'm crafting with is my next die set. It's the Ultimate Snow Globe Shaker. And this will officially launch on July 20th, but next Monday, July 7th, is going to be the first opportunity to buy, and there's going to be a special bundle offer available. So this exactly matches that interior portion. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut from another layer of cardstock, and I'm going to line it up so that I have a little bit of a mask, so it blocks out the light and you don't see the outline of the foam. So, oh, look, I read Christina's mind. Aw, thanks, Cece. That's so sweet of you. If it survives the promotional season, I will consider that for sure. I will consider sending it to somebody. So I'm just gonna get you can just get some plain cardstock, or do I have white cardstock? Oh yeah, I'll just use this. So this step is kind of extra. And even though I'm not making this to give to anybody, I guess it's still okay to be extra. So here's what I'm gonna do. And if I don't actually adhere it, I'll at least just show it to you so that you can kind of see the difference. So let's say this was our card, and I just kind of approximated. So I'm gonna cut using the smallest circle die in the snow globe, and I'll go over what all is going to be available for purchase, Christina, on Monday. I'll go over that before I end the stream, and that bundle will be available on Monday. But thank you, Gloria, for helping out with that. And so hopefully this will show you kind of the difference. So if we put this there, and then we put this here, and then we put this over. So now look, see how it concentrated the light so that you don't see the square lines. So here's the difference. One layer of paper, and see how it looks squarish? It looks squarish because of the foam, but then you put this extra layer right over top, and now it's circular because we have an extra layer of cardstock that's blocking the light. So this is thinner, and this is my bad print if you guys saw my video on printer tips. So I still use that paper, just not using it for the pretty side. So so that's the difference having this extra layer will make. If you want to really make something that's nice and polished and has that light just where you want to see it and not anywhere else. So what I'm gonna do is just attach that extra, okay. I was gonna cut it down a little smaller, but I think I did. Ooh, look, I got it just on. Oh no, Elisa, I hope you feel better. Aw. I'm just gonna have dinner. Oh, good. Yeah, take it easy. I hope you feel better soon. Now remember, yours is gonna be glued down, okay? You glue yours down. Mine's gonna just be there to be able to take it in and out. And then that's where my deer is gonna be. And then my shaker is gonna go over it like that. So where's my button? Oh, it's right here. So that's how that's gonna look. Not quite as diffused, so it does give you like a definite more defined border for the light, but I don't hate that. Now normally I wouldn't put the button here because it's right on the shaker frame, but like I said, I'm only doing this so that I can take it in and out. All right, so now that I think that's basically how I want my card to be, at least for purposes of demonstration. And I just want to have samples so that I can give folks lots of different ideas for what they can make with this die set. So that's why I'm building it this way. And then I can use this light on a real card later. I only have so many of these. So there's that. See, now I can put it in and then I can still grab it from the edge and tip it out. But again, that's just because I'm making this as a demo card. Okay, you glue yours down for if you're doing it for reals. So then what I want to do is, now the base, there's like dimension to this, and I show this in the masterclass too. There's a little bit of dimension to this, and if you want your base and your globe portion to be at the same level, this is, I'm just going to tell you, and you know, masterclass will be a little bit redundant. I just snipped this off the back. So I leave a little bit on the side so that it can still look like it wraps around to the back. So you can still tuck this a little bit. But now I can put foam behind here and it's going to be at the same level as the globe portion. And if you saw the live stream with Carrie, I'm not going to use a whole bunch of little cubes. Oh my gosh. Probably watching me do that was, I think, I don't know why I didn't use these strips, but oh man, if you watched me pull off the liner on like a bajillion cubes, sorry. That must have been painful to watch. That was the live stream with Carrie. So I think 3 rows ought to do it. And yeah, Linsby for do as I say, not as I do. Yes, yes. I mean, normally when I do stuff, it's, you know, do as I do. But not today, okay? Because this needs to, I can't give up a halo light. You know, the reality is, if I had asked Amanda, she would have gladly sent me. She sent me loads, but I've made a lot of samples, and I just don't want the halo lights to be trapped in samples forever. So, so yeah. Okay, so I want this to, I want my deer to definitely be in the lights. So I'm gonna glue my deer down first. So I'm gonna put the glue down, or the deer down, because I know I want my deer right kind of there. So he's like right in the lights. Or she. I don't know. How can we tell? Is it something with the antlers that we can tell if it's a female deer or a male deer? Hi, Denise. Well, yeah, that too. I mean, you could just add the halo light as you're sending them, but I mean, I'll probably keep these sample cards as just demo cards. Like a lot of my Easy Wonder sample cards, I have not been sending those out. I've been keeping all of those in my stash. And then you would put a sentiment here with the little sentiment plate. And then we need some adhesive on this top portion of the globe, but you can really only put adhesive where that frame is. So again, here's where I would recommend something like a 1/8 inch adhesive tape, if you have it. Oh my gosh. Oh, good. I do have. So if you don't have an 1/8 of an inch, you could use a little bit of liquid adhesive. Just don't use a whole ton of liquid adhesive because it might ooze, and especially since I made my shaker like clear all the way through and through, that's sort of why I've got a little bit of I've only got this little frame here. But if you actually put like pattern paper as opposed to another clear acetate as a background behind this, then it would be a lot easier to glue down. But this is not super hard either. Oh, it is the antlers? Okay. But what about the antlers? Like do male deer have like bigger antlers? Is that what it is? Gloria says, I admit I'm a Pear Blossom Press light hoarder. You have to be very special to get one. Right? I hear you on that. But you know, for the holidays, okay, if you know me and you've been following me, you know that I'm all about mantle-worthy cards for the holidays because, you know, for folks who have a fireplace mantle, there's only so much room on the mantle. And if you're giving your cards to households that display cards on their mantle, you know, it's limited space. So if you make like a super extra special card, then you're more likely to get on the mantle, I think. Right? Right? I think I'm going to put my base down first because I think I have an idea for where this gets positioned. Again, if you were using the world's best foam tape, you wouldn't have to sweat this so much because it's repositionable and you could easily lift it. But I'm just not going to push it down very hard as I position this. Oh, that's not bad. Hey, check that out. Is this crooked? I think it's a little crooked. It's a little bit low, right? But that's okay. Can I still move this? No, I don't want to. Okay, I'm leaving it. Alright, so that's... I feel like I pushed it a little too low. It should have gone up a little bit. But I'm not using the world's best foam tape, and I don't want to take that up. It's going to tear for sure. Alright, so that's our card. The only thing I would add to this is a plate, like a little nameplate here. And what I did, I really like how my sample one turned out. I keep showing it because because I used like a different mirror card. It's like a slightly iridescent one. And it doesn't have the little like texture. If you're gonna stamp on something slick, like a mirror card, then stays on is what I would recommend. And but that takes time because you want to stamp and then you want to give it time to dry. So I'm probably gonna add that afterwards. So it's not too low. Oh, thanks. This is kind of chunky because we got one layer of foam for the lights and then another layer of foam for the shaker. But there we have a shaker light up. And then I made this so that I can tip the light out and just have this for promotional display purposes. But yeah, if I were doing it for real, I would put the push button down here. Because I kind of feel like it makes a little bit more sense down there. But I'm only doing it here because like I've been saying, do as I say, not as I do. But this would have fit down here. And you could have put a push button here. So just something different, you know. The halo light, it's small, but it doesn't necessarily, you don't have to feel confined to just using it on the small snow globe. So I just want to recap quickly. Can you guys believe it? I finished a card. Like beginning to end, I finished a card. Is that not wild? All right. I want to recap for everybody who joined late. I am streaming today to kind of give some sneak peeks, give some news, but mostly because I want folks to know that my new dice set, the first chance to buy this will be next Monday, July 7th. And I'm going to tell you the bundle that is going to be available for purchase next Monday. And I'm streaming here on my channel. I'm streaming to the Not Too Shabby channel, and I am streaming to the Pear Blossom Press channel. I'm trying to maximize the chances that folks see me. Let's just be honest about it. But definitely, if you know folks who might be interested in this, share it out with them. So here's what all is going to be available. So there's a limited bundle that will be available during the live stream, and hopefully we sell out. I do not know the quantities and I don't know the price, but I can tell you just about everything else. And then that way, when you show up on Monday, whatever the price ends up being, maybe that'll be the last bit of information that you need to make a decision whether or not you want to buy. But the die set looks like this. It has 4 basic circles. That's the globe portion. And then it has 2 sizes of bases. So you can make 2 size snow globes, a small size and a large size. And this is an A2 size card. And so here's how the small one looks on an A2 card. It's like a really nice sort of clean and simple card if you're going for clean and simple. So so those are your 2 size snow globes. You also get border dies, a plain border die, and as well a border die that has some scene building elements cut into it. So you got your plain one and your scene one, and you can always combine them as well. So here I use both. So you have like a background and a foreground. And so you've got those, and you've got some decorative elements. You've got a snowman, you've got a silhouette of a deer, and you have a snowflake. I use the snowflake here behind my push button. So you've got that. Your large base has a nameplate die so that you can cut a little nameplate there. And then included in the special bundle on Monday will be this 4x6 stamp set. Jamie designed it. She has these on that soft curve to match that nameplate perfectly. And there's shorter ones. The shorter ones you can, the small globe, FYI, small globe does not have a separate nameplate, but you can still stamp these shorter sentiments right onto the base directly if you want. But you could try to use this and cut from both ends and sort of shorten this. You could try that, but it's like a little tall though, I think, for the small one, but you could try it for sure. You could try it. So those are part of the bundle. As well, part of the bundle on Monday will be a 6x6 paper pad. A 6x6 paper pad called Cozy Christmas and Coordinating Ephemera Pack. So those are part of the bundle, and this is what makes it a limited supply bundle, because in the bundle on Monday will be a pack of the Halo Light combos. It'll be a 3-pack. So this is a good size if you're not super sure that you're into light up cards. There's 1 Halo Light. That's what I crafted with today. And you get 2 1 lights. And I can show you that up close if you want. But 3 lights in total. And 2 different types. So you can make a lot of different types of projects. So 1 Halo Light, 2 1 lights. So the special on Monday will be you buy this bundle, and for free you will get the Pear Blossom Press shaker pouches, and this is a 5-pack. So this is a special limited bundle that will be available on the 7th during the live stream. So catch the live stream with me. We're going to start selling it then. It's limited stock. My guess is it just, I guess, depending on how much interest there is, it might actually sell out during the live stream. And so that's why I want everybody, at least that knows me and is watching this video, I want you all to just know, so that you can make a good decision. The last thing that you probably would want to know is the masterclass. What exactly do I teach in the masterclass? So you can decide if you want to buy it with that option. So that's the products. Now the masterclass, I teach you how to make how to assemble a flat version of, I put this together during the class, and I show you how to make a basic shaker. So here's where instead of a second layer of acetate, I just use pattern paper for the back. So you kind of saw me do basically this today just now. So there's mini lessons basically. So first mini lesson is how to make a flat shaker or a flat snow globe. Mini lesson number 2 is how to make your basic shaker. Lesson number 3 is how to use the Pear Blossom Press shaker pouch. So I use the dome version, but there's also the flat one. And I picked the flat version for your freebie for Monday's live stream special, because this I think will ship through the mail a lot easier. So there's that. And oh, hey, Chrissy on Instagram, welcome. So that's lesson number 3. Lesson number 4 is I think I'm missing a sample. Lesson number 4 is this one, I think, which is how to do the halo light. And this is how this looks. So I teach, but you just saw me do this also, so it's not going to be too different. But this is the exact card that I teach. So this was lesson number 4 in the masterclass. Lesson number 5 is how to work with the scene building elements to make not a light up and not a shaker. So always an option. And then lesson number 6 is kind of my favorite. It is how to use the ornament, because I don't think I mentioned it, but the die set has this ornament hanger, and that lets you convert any of the circles into an ornament. And I make this light up ornament, and it's super cute. I've made it in a different version as well. This one is a shaker. I should probably make a tutorial on that. I was just doing this for funs, but the masterclass, I'll show you how to make this. And this one is meant to be commemorative, so if you want to have this be an actual keepsake that you then can change out the battery each year, you can do that. If you make something like this, like to put on display every year, definitely take the battery out at the end of the season so that you can not drain the battery. And this is the one light that comes with the halo light. So you get actually 2 of these in the 3-pack from the bundle. That's what it looks like. 1 halo light and then 2 one lights. So that's why I wanted to make sure that I gave you some inspiration for one lights, since that comes in your 3-pack. And oh, I didn't put the battery back in. So so this one is made to look nice and finished, and to be intentionally swappable, so that you can make this as a keepsake. So those are the lessons in the masterclass. So hopefully that helps you to kind of decide whether you want to add the masterclass option if you are at all thinking about getting this bundle. So the only bits of information I think you might need to make a final decision is price, which I don't know what that's going to be. So join me on the 7th. The live stream is already scheduled, so you can go to the live tab on my profile, YouTube profile, and then you can hit the notify. And if YouTube notifications are working great for you, then that should be good enough. But if not, sign up for my newsletter and then click for notifications, live stream reminders. And I'm definitely sending an email out on the morning of July 7th, the day of the live stream, so that so you get an email reminder. You can get an email reminder from me as well if you sign up for it. So that's the bundle, everybody. Let me know if you have questions. When will it will release on Monday with oh, I like that you put all caps in your question. But I saw this one first. During the live stream. So the live stream is 2 p.m. Pacific. I'm trying to kind of like consistently use 2 p.m. Pacific time as like the streaming time that I stream. Even if the days are going to be like a little different here and there. But I'm trying to make it easy for you all to find me. So if I stream like last minute, I try to just make it 2 p.m. whatever day it happens to land on. But yeah, during the live stream is when you can start to buy that bundle. I'm sure I missed it, but what? Oh, there you go. So it's the same question. 2 p.m. Thanks. So that was my sneaky peek number one, or my news, like the big news. That was the big news I wanted to give. And then the other bits of news that I gave, and since you all are here and it's 2 hours, I'm going to sneaky peek some more. So I crafted with Winter Critters. This is going to be releasing in July 15th, I think. July 15th is when I scheduled it to go live. And I also have Vintage Christmas. So Winter Critters and Vintage Christmas. So kind of two, just really celebrating Christmas in July. And I want to sneaky peek something else that I'm working on in terms of, because you all are still here and I appreciate you being here for a long live stream. This is also coming in July. So that's another easy postage printable. If you're not familiar with my easy postage printables, they were designed to go with my Easy Wonder die number 3, and it's free when it comes out, when it releases to my website. Now, I do want to tell everybody at some point, because remember, I'm trying to make money at this whole crafting thing. So at some point, these prices will return to their regular price. I'm probably going to start to do that in July, okay? So I don't want to sticker shock anybody. If you haven't already picked up the free offers or discounted offers, do that now, especially for the ones that have already released, because starting in July, some of the earlier ones are going to start to return to regular price. But of course, if you caught, if you know, some folks get it for free for the next 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. So that was a bit of news. And then the last bit of news for anyone who might have joined late is that I've put together, along with my friend Carrie, who's in the live chat, the Paper Escape is a crafty virtual retreat coming October, the first weekend of October. So I'm not doing my 12-hour live stream marathon to celebrate World Card Making Day. Instead, I'm making a whole weekend event out of it. So Friday, we kick off with a live stream. Bye, Lori. Thanks for hanging. Friday, we kick off with a live stream, and then there's going to be 2 completely free days of classes. There's going to be 7 pre-recorded classes. Make sure you you register though, even though it's free, you can just pop up, but you're gonna miss announcements, you're gonna miss all the details. And so if you sign up, then you're gonna get emailed the invite to join the Facebook group where we're all gonna be hanging out. So you're welcome to just pop into it's just on YouTube, and these are pre-recorded videos that are gonna premiere, but it's better if you get the free ticket, actually quote buy the free ticket, so that you get the invite to the Facebook group and you get announcements when details start rolling out. So this is available now, and there will have been links to it in the live chat. So you can go ahead and get the free ticket now, August 4th, around August 4th, earlier if we can make it happen earlier, but around August 4th, the paid ticket options are going to be available. So this is the schedule. Friday, October 3rd, we're going to have a kickoff live stream. Times have not been set. We just know the days right now. October 4th is actual World Card Making Day. You're going to have 4 free workshops. Just come, hang out, craft along, or just watch and chat. But these are pre-recorded, and but there will be a live chat, so you can come chat with us. Sunday, 3 more workshops, totally free. Now, Monday, though, is a bonus day, and this is for your paid ticket holders only. So what do you get if you pay for a ticket? The bonus ticket is going to be $20. That's the neighborhood we're thinking of. And you're going to get an exclusive invite to an extra day of workshops. These are going to be live workshops. Carrie's going to teach one, I'm going to teach another, and we're both teaching classes with a Trinity stamps die set that will be a lot of fun. And the whole retreat is all holiday themed. So all of the sort of end of year holidays. So some classes will be Halloween, some will be Thanksgiving, and some will be Christmas. And I can kind of tell you now, Carrie and I are going to be teaching with a Christmas die set from Trinity Stamps. Now, with the bonus ticket, you're not going to get any physical products. You're just going to get access to that extra 2 classes and the live wrap-up party. So you're going to get access to that 4th bonus day of the retreat. You will get a PDF workshop file that has all of the instructions. So all of the instructors are going to write step-by-step instructions for their project. So if you pay for the bonus day ticket, then you're going to get those written instructions, because I know sometimes folks like written instructions. So that's going to be in the bonus ticket option. And we're going to have extra giveaways on the bonus day too. So we'll have a giveaway or two during the free portion of the retreat, and then we're going to have another giveaway or two, just depends on how many sponsors and donors we get, but it'll just be an extra day of giveaways, so look forward to that as well. The VIP ticket is going to be super limited supply, because this, you're going to get a swag bag of goodies. Now this year it has to be D-Stash goodies, because we're not really big enough to get a lot of company sponsors, but we're aiming for about $50 in value of as much. I think I can swing that with all new product, to be honest. De-stashing from my stash. But if you are not a fan of doing homework, the big thing I think is that you're gonna get class kits for all of the workshops. So that's all 9 workshops. You're going to get class kits for all of them. So that means that you're just going to have to just come on the day of. Everything's going to be prepped and ready for you. You might have to still add like a thing or two here or there. It's not just going to be, okay, now just glue. There'll be some instructions. Some of the projects are awesome. We're going to have cards. We're going to have, gift giving ideas and a nice assortment. It's not going to be all cards. So, but we're going to have you pretty well set for the holidays. So, good variety of projects. So you're going to get class kits, and you are going to get a collectible button pin because I like making those. And obviously the VIP ticket will have everything that the bonus ticket level has. So that's basically that fourth extra bonus day of classes. So that's the Paper Escape. Yay! I'm so happy folks are getting the free ticket. So I'll keep you posted, especially folks who already registered and bought your free ticket. You're gonna Here's the other thing. I'm just going to say this right now. If you go ahead and register and get yourself that free ticket, you're going to get emailed first, and join the Facebook group. We've got a private Facebook group. You'll get a welcome email when you register, and it'll have a link to the Facebook group. Be sure to join that, because guess what? You all are going to get to know first when the VIP tickets become available. And because they are limited, you'll have the first chance to buy. So that's, if you're at all interested in the VIP ticket, for sure, register, get that free ticket, and then that way you'll be the first to know when that hits the website and you can purchase. So I know, oh, that's so sweet. Yes, I know. So if you guys were already on my newsletter, some of you already know about all of this. This is like old news to you. So at some point, I think Streamlabs will have put a link to sign up to my newsletter. So if you like to be in the know about these things, I try to give everybody at some point tell everybody all the things, but my newsletter people are usually the ones who find out first. So I'm so excited for all the things coming up. It's going to be a very exciting month in July and a couple of months leading up to the retreat in October. So this is my project. I took my halo light out. I was like trying to push the button and I took the light out already. But here's the card that I made today. And I thought this turned out well. It was lots of fun. So it's a fun little shaker with that bit of a halo light behind. So lots of fun. I'll do the sentiment on that one after, but I think that's it. Oh, hey Barb. Barb just joined. Hi friend. I'm just about to wrap up. If there are any last minute questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to do like a final parade of cards. So these are some cards that feature my upcoming new release with the Not Too Shabby Shop, the Ultimate Snow Globe Shaker die, which is great for snow globes, but definitely you can use them on non-snow globe projects as well. And the big I guess teaser news was that I designed these to work with the Pear Blossom Press shaker pouches, which come in flat, and as well the domed shaker, and it's compatible with the halo light. And there'll be a special first opportunity to buy July 7th. So I hope to see you all there next week. And thank you, everybody. Oh, Barb just got home from work. Yes, there is. There is a deer. It's this one. It's like it's a little one. It's a scene build. It's part of the scene builder. Here, do you want to see? It's that right there, and here's how it looks on a card. So it's really just a little silhouette. And he's kind of, or she, I don't know. When I refer to things and I gender them, I usually say he. But if you want to know the size, it's about one and an eighth, roughly 1 1/8 tall, maybe about 5/8 wide-ish, thereabouts. And Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, Barb. Yeah, I'm really excited. I know I haven't had like much chance to talk about it a lot, and so that's why I wanted to definitely stream today, to give you all of the information because next week we're doing the live stream special, and I know I've been doing a lot of Easy Wonder inspiration and then Meg's gnome. I wanted to give that a good amount of time because I love Meg and I want to support Meg. But this is coming up next week, and so I wanted to make sure you all had the information that you might need in order to decide on Monday if you want to buy it or not. So if you have more questions, let me know. And hey, YouTube, do you guys know like on YouTube now they have the community part of the of a profile. So now you can go to on YouTube itself, go to my community, and now you can post messages to me here on YouTube. So if you have more questions, hit me up. You know where to message me. So now YouTube is just another place where you can post and you can share your makes now with me also. So for folks who don't use Facebook or Instagram, just go to my YouTube community page and you can now post and you can share photos and ask questions there too. So now it's like a nice two-way communication where before it was just one way. It was like just me talking to you. Oh, thanks so much, Carol. Well, I do feel really honored, to be honest, to have the opportunity, and especially the opportunity to work with such amazing people like Jamie at the Not Too Shabby Shop and Amanda at Pear Blossom Press. And I especially asked Amanda if we could put her logo on the back of the packaging, and I got like exact dimensions of her halo light and of her shaker pouches so that I could really make sure that that small snow globe fits, because I appreciate that Jamie at the Not Too Shabby Shop, Amanda at Pear Blossom, and Tanisa at Trinity Stamps, that they are so supportive of their designers. I'm not even on Tanisa's design team, but she's very supportive of me. And because this set, okay, since you guys are still here, some people have left, so they won't know this. But Tanisa, I reached out to Tanisa to let her know that my upcoming die set actually works with her flat shaker pouches that I mentioned earlier. But what you guys will know, because you stayed this long, is that she's actually giving me a special coupon code that I can make available to you all, and there'll be a giveaway that she's donating on Monday as well. So, I don't like to lead with telling people that they're freebies and they're giveaways because I don't want that to be the only reason why you show up. So I like to just have that be a treat. I wasn't going to mention it today, but since you all are still here, and because I love Tanisa and Jamie and Amanda, they're wonderful people, wonderful businesswomen, and and they've been so supportive. So Tanisa, even like I knew that her small shaker pouches would work because they work with the halo lights. I didn't know until I tried it, but her 3 1/4 shaker pouches work with my dies too. So I reached out to her kind of after the fact. I will readily admit I didn't design the snow globe to be compatible with Tanisa's flat shakers, but it turns out that it is. And so she was so kind to offer a special discount and giveaway for me to offer to all of you. So I'm really, that's just how nice she is. So isn't that great of her? So really, I feel proud, but I feel more proud and honored to know such fabulous people and to know such fabulous company owners who are just so gracious and supportive of their designers and of the community at large. they get the fact that we all, as crafters, we craft and we buy from multiple brands, and we like to support multiple brands. So it's really important to me, if I'm going to design products, to, make products that keep that in mind so that you can use them with other brand products as well. So yeah, it's been great fun. All right, Aribe, thanks for hanging with me today, and I'll see you next Monday, I hope. Bye.